Oh, yeah.
I've got a comparison today that a lot of people have been asking for. I've got the Mule R41
Yes.
versus the Timeless Open Comb 95 in stainless steel. Both of these razors are about the same size. This one comes in at 107 millimeters, and this one comes in at 100 millimeters. The thickness of them, this is 14 millimeters thick, and so is this one right here at its biggest point. So weight-wise, this one's 90 grams. This one, the way I have configured right now, it weighs 130. But you can get it down to, I think, right around 100 if you use, like, you know, this barber pole design. This one's called the Pineapple. This is one of their best selling out there, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Haven't used it, but I definitely wanted to compare these two to show you, and you can see, you know, just the difference in the manufacturing process here. What two different Opalin combs look like. This one's made in Germany, which is made out of zinc alloy. This is the Grande, the twist to open. So it's a two-piece razor. Top comes right off. I like the Grande just because it's, you know, it's bigger in my hand. And, you know, if you got big hands, this is a great razor. So I really enjoy it. But it's a two-piece razor. Now you can see that it has the post set up here. And again, it's made out of zinc alloy, which is pot metal. So over time, you know, this might wear out if you don't take care of it, like cleaning your razors with a toothbrush and some hot water after you shave. But if you do that, that'll definitely last a lifetime, in my opinion. Now, the Timeless stainless steel 95. This is a three-piece razor, okay? Now, the way this one's set up is, if you see the locking mechanism here, it's different than the post, okay? And this is how you know if a razor is made of high quality. This one right here only has one point of contact. With using this design here, you get 4 points of contact in the base plate of your safety razor. So huge difference, and it's made out of stainless steel, so it's gonna last forever. You don't have to clean it every time. It's made out of stainless steel, but I still recommend that tremendously. So who are these razors made for? This is not a beginner's razor, either of these. You know, if you've been shaving for a few months and you have thick, coarse hair like I do, if you're a Middle Eastern, Hungarian, Italian, Indian, or you're from India, Russia, you have thick facial hair. And this is where a razor like these are going to come into major play because they're a more aggressive razor, which they're going to take down more growth and you're going to get a closer shave. But your technique has to be really good on these razors compared to a beginner's razor. Now, that's the point I'm going to make in this video. One of these razors shaves better than the other one. The R41, I think the blade gap is like 1.20, where I'm putting up against 0.95 millimeters, but that in itself doesn't dictate the sharpness of the razor. It's the way it's honed in. And I'm going to be using AccuForge blades here. I got these from Razor Emporium. I'll put Mac's link down below. I bought 250 of them, and just because I knew I was going to use these a lot. And these are the old Lab Blues. Now, what I like about AccuForge, AccuTech, AccuThrive, Persona blades is there's no goo on the razor blade. That is a huge benefit. Why is that benefiting you? Well, if you put glue in, or goo, in these base plates here, right, and it sits on there, we're talking about millimeters, blade gap, thousandths of an inch. It's going to mess with your razor blade tremendously, and it's going to change the way the razor shaves. So that's why I like these blades, because there is no goo on them. And it's going to shave exactly how the manufacturer intended. That R41 is perfectly in there. AccuForge. And the AccuForge blades, these are the old Lab Blues. A lot of people think Persona Comfort Coats are the Lab Blues, and they're not. Seating that back in there. Again, no goo. Putting on the base plate here. Right? 3-piece razor. Put this handle on it. This one's made out of stainless steel, and you can see it is perfectly aligned as well. Shannon's shaving soap, Timeless Razor sells this on their site, and I will link all this stuff below. The stuff smells wonderful, it lathers up great, and it does one heck of a job in any of my shaves. So I went back in and I put the G5 or the GS5 knot. This is the Timeless adjustable shaving brush. This is a one and done shaving brush. If you plan on buying more knots and everything for shaving, like if you want a badger, a boar, horsehair, or a blend or a synthetic, if you buy this type of adjustable shaving brush, you can interchange and just buy the knots, right? These knots, you can buy them for dirt cheap. I think they're just dirt cheap compared to having to buy the handle and the knot itself. So it's a win-win. I know a lot of my subscribers have been buying these just because they're that good. Synthetic brush is just dunking it in the water, wring it out, and call it a day. So I'm working with 7 days of growth here, and just put some water on my face. Went in here, just got some soap, and now I'm just going to paint it on. Yep, go down here and put the tips in the water. Just paint it on my face here to get this started. Oh yeah, break the backbone, and now we're in business. This soap is so freaking good. This company is made out of Cleveland, Ohio. They've partnered up with Timeless Razors. I got to tell you, it's some really good soap. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely go on Timeless website and pick up some today. All right, so got that on my face, and I did this in total reverse. I normally start with the shaving cream or soap on my face, and then I load up my equipment. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, this isn't a fair comparison. The Timeless razor, I'm just going down for some more water. The Timeless razor, is a $200 razor compared to, the R41, which is $62. Well, I got to tell you, a lot of you folks, I've done a lot of Timeless razor shaves, and a lot of people are like, man, how does that compare to the R41? I mean, I've had several hundred people ask me that. So I figured I'd make a video because Timeless is made in the United States. All the metals that they use in this razor right here are sourced in the United States. This thing is 100% United States. You can't win. Come on, America. So I'm going to go with the Timeless over here. So good. I mean, this is one of my favorite razors for head shaving. I'm just going to set that down to the side. While I got the feel of that, I'm going to go with the R41 on this side. Yeah, much more blade feel. But again, it's an aggressive razor. Now, even with all my experience, I have to be extra careful with this razor. But man, It removes growth with ease. Just gonna finish up with it here. What a great shave. Now, this one has a lot more blade feel than the Timeless does.
Yes.
Okay. Just such a great feeling razor. These razors are so precise down to 10/1000ths of an inch. That's unheard of in the wet shaving community. Let me go ahead and get this up here. I'm going to use the Timeless up here. Little hairs that grow right there. I like to get those. All right, let me give this a rinse and let's see where we're at so far. Definitely going to do a 2-pass shave, but the R41 has way more blade feel, considerably more. And you know, I consider the AccuForge blade, the old Lab Blue, I consider it a medium aggressive razor. The R41 you really can't tone down. I mean, it's just a sharp razor blade. I do feel a little bit of don't have enough soap on there. I do feel a little bit of irritation on my neck. And let's just go across the grain. I think I've only gotten one perfect shave with the R41. You can see I'm really focusing on my technique. Now, I know a lot of people like skin stretch. If I do that on my neck, it's gonna cut below the skin and I'm gonna have I'll get 4 or 5 ingrown hairs. So I can't do that. And if you're getting ingrown hair still after you've made the switch to a safety razor, quit pulling on your skin. I don't do it for that reason. Yeah, so smooth. Night and day difference. The Timeless razor just instills confidence in you. And it should at the price point. But if you want quality, you're gonna pay for it. All right, yeah, it's definitely stinging over here. Let me give this a rinse and I'll throw an almond block over it here. Grab my Parker almond block. This hair out of my sink, that was a lot of hair. Start getting my face ready for it. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, it's burning. Just with water, it's burning. Let me clean these up a little bit here. Higher on that one. Go a little higher on that one. Okay. All right. So now I'm just going to go switch to an almond block here. Ooh, neck is stinging really good. Really, really good. Oh yeah. Little tingle on this side as well. Not as much as this side. Nothing up top. Little tingle right here. Little tingle down here too. Over here, major, major stinging. Ooh. Huge difference. You get what you pay for. I know a lot of guys get great shaves out of the R41. Try this Timeless 95, man. It'll blow your mind away. I mean, I would even say that a beginner could use the Timeless razor. That's how good it is. It's putting this back in its case. This is the Parker one. I love that it comes with a case. Not all of them do. And let me rinse this off my face here. A lot of stinging still from the R41. Yeah, a lot of stinging. Okay. Whew. Sweating a little bit. Had to turn off the air to shoot this video. All right. Okay, got that down. Now, going in with a must-have is Thayer's. I can't recommend this enough to people. The subscribers here on my channel got me to try it. I've been using it ever since. This is a game changer in your complexion. I put it everywhere. I use this stuff even when I'm not shaving because all the shaving products that I use on my videos have made my complexion look so good. I mean, to the point where friends, family are starting to notice it. People that watch this channel are like, dude, I can see a major improvement in your skin. And I don't have perfect skin. I mean, I've shown pictures of all my ingrown hairs, and if I make a shaving mistake here on my channel, I show it to you guys because I'm not perfect either. But I like to show technique, and I thought this would be a good representation of two excellent razors, one at a great price point. I mean, I still recommend this razor to a lot of people, but I mean, if you want best, it's right here. And I've said that before on my channel. That razor is just phenomenal. All right, so the nice thing about that Thayer's is it goes on extremely wet, and I don't let it completely soak into my skin. I like to throw some Nivea on it. When in the wintertime, I like to use more of a, aftershave, but in the summertime, I just want something light. I wear cologne, so I don't want something that's gonna hang around and smell because I want my cologne to do that. And that's it. That's my shave. So, what do I think about these two razors? Well, I'm going to tell you what. For the money, you can't beat the R41 Grand. This is the Grand, the twist to open. This one's like $62. This is a great freaking deal. Like I said, if you have thick beard growth, and that's just your natural growth, this is a great razor to use. I know a lot of people use it because, some guys shave in the morning and then by 5 o'clock, they call it 5 o'clock shadow, their beard's already growing back that good. So they need to get it as close as they possibly can. And you can do it with this razor. Now, the Timeless razor, well, you can get a really close shave, but if you don't want to invest the money in it, then don't go for it. But this one right here, the way I have it set up, is $220. You can get an engraving on top. They have a scalloped head as well. They have different, different handles that you can put on these. They're built to order. This one right here is one of my favorites. I just like the way it looks. But the engraving on top, like if you want to get your name in it or your shaving channel, whatever, it's $10. I mean, how cool is that? And they do offer, if you're, a first responder, police, firefighter, whatever, military discount, veteran discount, they do offer that at Timeless Razors as well. So don't forget to click below, go to their link, and check out some of these fine shaving products they have at Timeless Razors. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys down in the comments section.